Hello everyone. I hope I am audible and visible. Let me have a quick check, then we can see how the things are. Yes, I am properly audible and properly visible. जी भाई साहब, चलो तो थोड़ा थोड़ा करके स्टार्ट करते हैं, राइट? व्हाट वी आर हैविंग टुडे 12th ऑफ जनवरी है एंड हमारे युग पुरुष, राइट, स्वामी विवेकानंद का बर्थडे है। जी हाँ, यस, इसे हम नेशनल यूथ डे के नाम पे मनाते हैं। सो टुडे इज 12th of Jan, right? And this is the birthday of Swami Vivekanand. Swami Vivekanand is someone जिनको आई थिंक आई डोंट थिंक कि इनको किसी भी तरीके के इंट्रोडक्शन की जरूरत पड़ती है। आई मीन ही इज वन ऑफ द पर्सन जिनके साथ I'm not right. Irrespective of your ideology, whether that is political or religious, I think he is relevant to all. The way he represented the aspect of social welfare, social reforms, religious reforms, and some others as well. तो overall fashion में he is one of the finest. मैंने इनकी कुछ किताबें पढ़ी, तो बहुत सारे मेरे मेंटोर्स हैं जिन्होंने इनके बारे में बताया भी, एंड ही इज वन ऑफ द वन जिन्हें आपको रिकॉग्नाइज करना चाहिए। सो दैट इज स्वामी विवेकानंद फॉर यू। नेशनल यूथ डे जो होता है ना? यस, ये हम इन्हीं के बर्थ एनिवर्सरी पे मनाते हैं। सो आई होप यू गाइस नो अबाउट हिम। यस, ओके, हेलो राव साहब। So that is what Swami Vivekanand. Let's start with what we are having in today's newspaper. So overall fashion में अगर मैं बात करूँ तो there are some basic news that we should actually like डिस्कस। so सबसे पहले तो ये है कि भैया वो जो है क्या कहते हैं, गवर्नमेंट जो है फोन का सोर्स कोड मांगना चाह रही है। तो देयर इज थोड़ा सा क्लैट रिलेवेंट टॉपिक की बात करते हैं। तो देयर इज दिस पर्टिकुलर टेलीकॉम सिक्योरिटी एश्योरेंस जो ये चाह रहे हैं कि हमें फोन का सोर्स कोड दे दो, जो भी लाइक व्हाटएवर द phone making companies are. They just want to have some particular thing like जिसमें हम secure रहे, कुछ data set हो. So that is something which is violates the secrecy, uh, impractical for update and other thing. The first particular topic was about the phone source code जो right to privacy को violate करता है। हम इसको डिटेल में डिस्कस करेंगे, राइट, जो इम्पोर्टेंट है तुम्हारे लिए। देन देर इज केरला एमएलए अरेस्ट, जो आज के टाइम पे हम देख रहे हैं। आज 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 दिन में अपन पढ़ने वाले हैं, राइट? हेलो, हाय। ओके, सो दैट इज अनदर थिंग जो हम देखने वाले हैं। यस, केरला के एक एमएलए हैं जिनको क्या किया गया, पॉक्सो के अंडर अरेस्ट किया गया। एंड किस तरीके से एक एमएलए का अरेस्ट होता है, किस तरीके से चीजें चेंज होती हैं, राइट, किस तरीके से एक एमएलए को आगे हो गया था, व्हाट इज द इंटरिम हाई कोर्ट प्रोटेक्शन, ये सारी चीजें जो हैं इसमें आती हैं। दिस इज अ गुड लीगल टॉपिक जिसको आपको पढ़ना चाहिए। देन थर्ड वन हम दो बार डिस्कस कर चुके हैं, दैट इज मलयालम लैंग्वेज बिल। यस, ये थोड़ा सा माइनॉरिटी प्रोटेक्शन, वी कैन से फेडरलिज्म, इन सब की बात करता है। तो दिस इज अनदर गुड टॉपिक टू डिस्कस। देन क्रिप्टो केवाईसी। यस, फाइनेंशियल लॉस की अगर बात करें तो जो हाँ स्टार्टेड है। राव साहब बात करते डिटेल में बात करते, पहले कुछ टॉपिक्स हैं जो बता दो जिससे तुमको पढ़ने में आसानी हो। देन गवर्नमेंट चाह रही है कि जो क्रिप्टो करेंसी के साथ हो, तो वो जो व्हाट वी कैन से एक सेल्फी, लाइव डिटेक्शन सेल्फी के साथ उसका वो केवाईसी हो, जियो कोऑर्डिनेशन हो, पैन हो। सो दैट इज अनदर वन जिसको हमें जानना चाहिए कि क्रिप्टो के साथ वो केवाईसी और सेल्फी का क्या कॉन्सेप्ट है, राइट? मूविंग ऑन, द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक वाज जो अभी रिसेंटली बवाल में आया है गुजरात में, दैट इज इंडिया जर्मनी चाइल्ड कस्टडी। यस, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, यू हैव हर्ड अबाउट दिस अरीना शाह, राइट? Yes, yes. So Germany में she was a child. Hello, hello, Waymaker. Hello, Daksh. Good morning. 5-year-old child who was, according to the government sources in Germany, she was abused and later shifted to other particular what we can say parents. So that is one particular issue that is going on. Then we got a report from Andhra Pradesh itself, right? That is groundwater contamination report. यस, न्यूज़ में बहुत है। आई नो इंदौर वाले उसके बाद तो भैया इंदौर में तो कैंपेन चल रहा है। आई लिव इन इंदौर सो आई कैन टेल यू, राइट? यस, सो दिस इज ग्राउंड वाटर कंटामिनेशन रिपोर्ट अगेंस्ट द न्यूक्लियर वेस्ट, न्यूक्लियर व्हाट वी कैन से माइनिंग एंड अदर थिंग। तो वो भी एक अच्छा इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है आज के लिए। सो नंबर 7 पे वी हैव केरला's डिमांड ऑन कैटास्ट्रोफिक बॉन्ड। यस, so, whatever like natural disasters and other things are, so Kerala demanded a kind of what we can say catastrophic bond for insurance and safety. So disaster management के लिए एक अच्छा step उन्होंने वो किया. Then we have some editorials and opinion, right? Yes, so one of them editorial is about the loan accounting failing, education loan accounting failing. So that is also good for like reading. एजुकेशन लोन से रिलेटेड था। दूसरा जो इंटरनेशनल अफेयर्स की बात करें, जो आप देखेंगे तो इंटरनेशनल अफेयर्स में सबसे पहले और जो हम पिछले एक दो हफ्ते से देख रहे हैं वो है चाचा ट्रम्प का पागलपन। सो ही अगेन स्ट्राइक्स इन सीरिया, saying this was a base on the base of Islamic State. Then Iran protest, जो राइट टू प्रोटेस्ट वर्सेस स्टेट सिक्योरिटी है उस पे आज काफी बात हुई। देन वेनेजुएला में भी एक पर्टिकुलर छोटा सा नेगेटिव वो देखने को मिल रहा है, प्रोटेस्ट काइंड ऑफ थिंग, कि जो प्रिजनर्स हैं ड्यूरिंग द मादुरो अरेस्ट, राइट, उनको कब निकाला जाएगा, व्हेन दे आर गोइंग टू बी रिलीज्ड। सो दीज आर पर्टिकुलर थिंग्स जो आज के पेपर में इंपॉर्टेंट है, राइट? यस, दिस इज समथिंग व्हिच आई थॉट वी शुड स्टार्ट। These are something, these are the news which actually you should not miss. ओके, सो हम यही करेंगे, हमारा पहला सेगमेंट यही होगा 5-10 मिनट का, कि जो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट न्यूज है दिन भर की, जो आपको पढ़नी चाहिए, तो वो आप एक बार इसको क्या करो, रिपीट करो। सो दीज आर द न्यूज जो आज के इसलिए इंपॉर्टेंट है। सो जस्ट मेक श्योर कि पूरा का पूरा पढ़ें एंड रीड इट कंप्लीटली, राइट? Moving on to, let's go for some of the most discussed news for today, right? जो हमें करना भी चाहिए, जो कि जरूरी है डिस्कस करने के लिए। That is what we are here for. Am I correct? Yes. Genius, guys. Proud of you. So first thing first, center seeks access to the phone source code. Huh. I mean, last year, it was like 2 months back when people started panicking about this Sanchar Sathi, and suddenly the government came with a new idea that they are going to have the source code of the phone to secure the what we can say data leak and other some particular thing. So what we can say is like सबसे पहले न्यूज में जाते हैं, the center is considering legally imposing the set of requirements for smartphone makers in Indian market as a part of a raft of security measures promoting behind the scenes opposition from the tech giant. So what they are saying, the government is proposing to sweep security overhaul in the smartphones. So they want source code of phone, right, for security purpose, right? Yes. So that there is no data leak and other things. So there is a proposal. अगर तुम ध्यान से समझोगे कि क्या प्रपोजल है ना, बाहर के लोगों मतलब जो नोटिस वगैरह गया है उसके साथ क्या क्या बातें हुई हैं। तो सबसे पहले तो द थिंग इज कि दे सेड कि वी द सोर्स कोड, yes, the manufacturer जो भी है phone manufacturer, they would share the what we can say proprietary source code of for the government designated testing laboratory to verify the security claims and perform the vulnerability analysis. So whatever my phones are, like मैं iPhone use कर रहा हूँ, मैं Android use कर रहा हूँ, I'm using BlackBerry, I'm using the Windows phone, right? Whatever the manufacturer is, they will share the security code so that they can test those security code in the lab. So whatever claim the security is, sorry, the phone makers, manufacturers are saying whether that is good or verified or not. Second, they are talking about the software update. Yes. So they must alert the National Center for Communication and Security about the major software update and security patches before they are released in public. Yeah, so like I'm using Android 12 or 13, and suddenly they said they will give the update for Android 14. Right. So before we as a customer, the government will get the updates. What are the different kind of update that you are going to make? Then there are some mandatory software changes which government has proposed. Yeah, right. They have like rules including the allowing user to uninstall the pre-installed apps. Yes. So there are some apps in your phone which are pre-installed which you cannot uninstall, but the government will allow it. Blocking apps which are having access to your camera and microphones. Yes. So if there is an app which is like using camera and mic. So there are a lot of apps which are doing this, right? But if there is an app which is using your camera and microphone in the background, right? Yes. So the government should government should allow the user to prevent this particular background usage of camera and microphone for malicious users. कि भाई नहीं ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. Then ऑटोमेटिक मालवेयर स्कैनिंग की भाई आपके फोन में अगर कोई मालवेयर वगैरह तो नहीं है तो उसकी रेगुलर स्कैनिंग होती रहे एंड जो भी डिजिटल सिस्टम है एक्टिविटी लॉग्स हैं जो भी आपने चीजें की हैं अपने साथ सो 12 मंथ्स का कंप्लीट राइट डिजिटल सिस्टम एक्टिविटी लॉग ऑफ 12 मंथ शुड बी देयर एंड वो स्टोर होना चाहिए यस. So these are some mandatory changes. Some of them are good, some of them are actually scary. For example, वो software uninstall करने का concept जो pre-installed है, that is good. Camera and microphone which are being used by the apps in the background, उनको रोकने का, that is good. 12-month digital activity, accessing the smartphone, this is something जो कि थोड़ा सा scary है, थोड़ा सा negative है. अभी like few months back, Center proposed Sansar Sathi app to be mandatory in all smartphones so that the phone theft and other particular things cannot be there. But public outrage were, and finally they decided it's not a mandatory safety app. Right? It was accessing everything: location, phone, microphone, messages, calls, वगैरह वगैरह. So people outrages, and they decided that we are not going to make it a mandatory practice. Now, in like past, the Chinese authorities also attempted to access the source code from Apple, right? But Apple says no, we are not going to share the source code क्योंकि हमारी personal property है. Tech company says that this proposal lack any what we can say ग्लोबल प्रेसिडेंट की कहीं भी किसी भी कंट्री में ऐसा नहीं होता. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर मैं यूरोप की बात करूं, वेस्टर्न वर्ल्ड की बात करूं, तो दे डोंट इवन हैव दैट काइंड ऑफ अथॉरिटी और लॉ दैट द स्मार्टफोन मेकर शुड शेयर देयर सोर्स कोड. सो the new proposal from the government, according to government, this is an effort to boost the security of user data, online fraud, data breaches which are increased day by day, because we are world second largest smartphone market, etc., etc. ये वो ऐसा वैसा. Right now, the industry, they are like they oppose the proposal, and they don't have any particular law like this. And they also said that 12 months log storage is impractical due to device memory constraint, and malware scanning significantly drains out the battery life as well. राइट सो बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जिस पे बात करनी है. हाँ, स्ट्रिक्टली बात करें तो माय फोन इज बीइंग एक्सेस्ड बाय समवन एल्स, दैट इज सिंपली मींस वायलेशन ऑफ राइट टू प्राइवेसी. यस, जी हाँ. नाउ मूविंग ऑन दिस पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक. ओके. यस. Police arrested the Kerala MLA after the third accusation of rape brought to light. सो केरला के एक एमएलए हैं, है ना. केरला स्टेट पुलिस जो है, उन्होंने उनको अरेस्ट करने की भी कोशिश की. द नेम इज राहुल मुकुथले. यस. सो थोड़ा सा बात कर लेते हैं. इन अ प्री डाउन swoop, Kerala State Police Crime Branch team searched a hotel in Palakkad around 45 minutes past Saturday midnight and arrested Rahul Mamkutali, local MLA, on charges of rape. ऑफिशियल्स जो कहते हैं वो ये कहते हैं कि दैट थर्ड मी टू डिस्क्लोजर रिसीव्ड बाय द चीफ मिनिस्टर Pinarayi Vijayan office and proposed in secret by the police over the past few weeks, enabling the investigation and legally bypassing the interim protection from arrest that MLA had obtained from the High Court for the two previous cases. Yes. So that is the third acquisition under the Me Too. He is an MLA, that's for sure, but he is using his power in the negative sense and he is raping the women. Right? Yes. So two particular cases were there. He was having a high court protection, but secretly they decided and they arrested him. So whatever the grounds are, they're questioning the police. There are crime branch team, which is questioning the MLA. There are legal experts who are questioning the police if they are having like high court kind of protection. Then how this can be happen? Kerala Assembly के जो speaker हैं, he said his office would seek the legal opinion on the MLA's disqualification as well. So there are a lot going on. Mm, nice one looks good on paper. Yeah, kind of. Hello, Sakshi. Right? So this is a lot going on. The crime branch said that Mr. Mamkut Ali financially exploited the women. Right? He purchased branded clothes, electronics, expensive items, right, in advance for that, so that he can exploit her sexually. So there are a lot of things which is going on. This case is going to have a news for like लंबे टाइम तक अगर मैं बात करूँ तो. सो मेक श्योर कि एक बारी जो एमएलए प्रोटेक्शन होता है अगेंस्ट द अरेस्ट, एंड देयर इज एमपी एमएलए कोड दैट इज डिफरेंट. Make sure that you read about the Assembly Ethics and Privilege Committee है केरला की, right? They said they will launch an investigation, right, and they will have some SIT kind of thing established so that uh, they can like put some resolution demanding the disqualification and something like this, right? So they have like lot of there's going to be a lot in this particular case. Let's hope for the best. We get some good topic. Now, moving on to two other one. सबसे पहले Modi ji was in Somnath Swabiman Parv. Yes, our Prime Minister was in Gujarat Somnath Temple yesterday for the Swabiman Parv, and from there he urged investors to seize the India's opportunity and invest in India. Okay, so that's a good thing. Now, Iranian president slams US and Israel as protests continue. Iran, according to Iran, it's US and Israel who are supporting the protest. Experts are saying that economic conditions are something because of which the people are protesting, and that is continue, and that is like a continuous tussle or debate that is going on from like I guess 1979, the Iranian Revolution, from where Iran and America are very good friends. Okay, sorry, I'm joking. Now the third one, as we discussed, right? Oh, the Malayalam language bill. And we had this discussion earlier as well. Said Kerala brought a bill that compulsory, like making compulsory the Malayalam as the first language of the state. Karnataka, on the other half, they were like, there are people, right, in Kerala who are not Malayali speaking, they are Kannada speaking, and they are in minorities. So Kerala's Malayalam speaking bill or Kerala language bill is something which should not be mandatory, right, compulsory for all the people. If somebody doesn't want Malayalam as first language, they can have it. So they gave, I guess, Article 29. Yes, they gave a reference to Article 29 in federal structure, the right to minorities and other thing, that they should be allowed. Okay, so yeah, there is going to be a lot in this as well. Federal structure, let's hope for the best कि क्या डेवलपमेंट क्या अथॉरिटीज जो है उसके कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन पॉइंट बिल के ढूंढते हैं और फिर उसके आगे वो कहानी होती है. नाउ नेक्स्ट, करूर स्टैम्पेड केस में विजय जो है आज दिल्ली जाने वाले हैं सीबीआई के सामने अपने. Thalapathy Vijay is going to be in Delhi and is going to mark the, like put a statement in front of CBI. So that is another news in the like development of Karur Stampede. Now, Band in Uttarakhand seeking justice for Ankita Mandari case. So we have discussed Ankita Mandari case previously. Right? It's becoming huge and big topic these days. There are some political experts who says he might be the Pushkar Singh Dhami, who's the chief minister of Uttarakhand. He might lose his like chair as a of chief minister as well because of this case. There are people who want to ask about that VIP guest because of which she denied and she was killed. So it becoming huge day by day. And state news में these were the one जो काफी वो थी. उसके बाद then similar like Assam, Bengal, Kerala, they are going to have elections soon, so they are having uh, discussion about elections and other thing. Now, actor Kamal Hassan, the right, moves to Madras High Court against exploitation of his personality. Yes. So, Kamal Hassan, right, went to High Court and Madras High Court for rights, uh, what we can say, personal rights and preventing what कैसे इसको put करें, preventing the commercial exploitation of his name, initials, portrait, or image. So let's say I'm a famous personality, right? And have you seen those people like शाहरुख खान के फैन है तो शाहरुख खान की टी शर्ट पहनते हैं. Remember that? राइट, शाहरुख खान के फैन शाहरुख खान की बनी टी शर्ट पहन रहे हैं, या पीपल हु आर सेलिंग दीज टी शर्ट बाय दिस. इफ यू आर अ फैन ऑफ थलपति विजय का फोटो वो करते हैं. इफ यू आर अ फैन ऑफ व्हाट वी कैन से the other leaders, unke t-shirt hota hai. So he came down like to Madras High Court, says he is working in the industry since like since he was a child, and created a like good image, right, in the industry, and undoubtedly he is one of the finest filmmaker of India. From being my side, I'm a cinephile, and we want कि मेरा जो exploitation हो रहा है, right, commercial in form of images, portrait, and what we can say, any other attribute that is not supposed to be happen. So मुझे उसके against क्या चाहिए? Right. Now what exactly happened? Uh, there is this particular company, है ना, uh, which is having KH as its initials in the image, and he was like he is using Kamal Hassan. So actor also contended that no one could be allowed to unauthorizedly exploit the persona of a persona, his persona for commercial and personal gains. So this is another particular thing, that right to personal prevention against the commercial exploitation, right to be forgotten. These are उन सब की डिबेट के बाद एक नया डिबेट ये शुरू हुआ है. मूविंग ऑन. यस, यहाँ पे कुछ चीजें हैं जो डिस्कस करने लायक है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, एक्स फॉर्मली ट्विटर accepts the mistake, promises compliance with the Indian laws. यस, माइक्रो ब्लॉगिंग साइट जो है एक्स, जो पहले ट्विटर के नाम पे जानती थी, दे सेड कि दे आर एक्सेप्टिंग देयर मिस्टेक एंड दे सेड कि दे विल इन फ्यूचर, राइट, गोइंग टू comply with the Indian laws. Sorry. And they have deleted approximate 3,500, like what we can say, piece of content or tweets. They have deactivated and deleted the 600 accounts, and they have like they are going to have some constraint on the Grok AI as well. Yes, yes, there is a debate going on that. I mean, this is something that is a good thing, na? I mean, they are celebrities, they are our favorites, but they also have some personal life. So this is not something जो कि होना चाहिए. So Grok AI से relevant जो particular data है, वो भी चीजें, वो भी कुछ restraint and constraint में आई हैं. And then the safety measures हैं, right? So if there is any illegal content, if there is a content including the what we can say, child sexual abuse or racism, scams, or any other particular harmful content that is not good for society, वो जो है वो हटाने के लिए बात की गई, and they compliance. So that is something. That's a good one. Now, German chancellor in Gujarat activist calls for Ariha's return. Yes, Ariha is meeting her parent, Indian embassy in Germany regularly, but no progress in government requests that she be raised in Indian home. Central says she will accept the bilateral relationship will discuss during the Modi merge. So, अगर बात करें तो क्या है कहानी, उस पे वो करते हैं. So there is this particular little child who was in house, and she was, according to the government of like German government, she was abused in the house. So they have taken the custody and given it to the foster parents. That is what is going on. Now, the Arya is meeting her family regularly in Indian embassy, but she is not living with them. They go. Again, there is a difference between the cultures in Germany and India. हमारे यहाँ इंडिया में, like I'm not sure how, like you will be agreeing with me or not. हमारे यहाँ घर में ऐसा ही होता है. Yes, मतलब मॉम ने मुझे पीट दिया, and then she bought the food and I was like मैं नहीं खाऊंगा गुस्से में, right? And she again like beaten me, and then I'm crying and I'm eating food. So ये हमारे यहाँ regular चलता है. That is not a kind of abuse. This is one of the method in which our society has grown up. But yes, there are cases of abuses as well. In certain cases, जहाँ पे मम्मी पापा थोड़ा सा ढीले हैं. But I'm not we are not sure कि what kind of abuse she was facing, because there is no clear cut what we can say uh, स्टोरी की क्या कहानी है क्या नहीं है. बट सीइंग द कंडीशन 2021 से 2026 आ गया, दिस इज अ 5 year लॉन्ग पर्टिकुलर पीरियड जहाँ पे ये चीजें हुई हैं. सो जो वो है एक्टिविस्ट है, ह्यूमन राइट एक्टिविस्ट ग्रुप वगैरह, दे आर रिक्वेस्टिंग द जर्मन गवर्नमेंट टू रिटर्न द चाइल्ड बैक टू फैमिली, राइट. सो यस, कुछ कुछ चीजें हैं जो यहाँ पे है. नाउ, भैरव बटालियन डेब्यू इन द आर्मी डे परेड. भाई साहब, there is new battalion that is going to be debuting in the Army Day Parade and in Jaipur, that is in 15 January. So थोड़ा सा अगर बात की जाए तो what is this? मैंने थोड़ा सा information निकाली वेबसाइट्स वगैरह से उनके. तो ये Bhairo battalions are newly raised elite light commando unit of Indian Army designed to bridge the operational gap between the regular infantry and the elite para special force. They are named after Lord Shiva, These units are part of a border military restructuring to meet the challenges of modern hybrid warfare. So what they are modern warfare soldiers, right? They are expert infantry commandos, and so there is a delicate boundary that's for sure. So what exactly is like there is a paratrooper or para special forces, and then there is army. So war time reserve and special particular उसके क्या कहते हैं operations के लिए दो different units हैं. So paras are special operation unit. Like पाकिस्तान ने उरी में अटैक किया and we decided कि पाकिस्तान should taste his medicine. So हमने अपने पैरा फोर्सेस को जो पैरा मिलिट्री फोर्सेस हैं जो पैरा कमांडोज हैं उनको शांति से डिप्लॉय किया. They went inside the Pakistan occupied Kashmir. They had like decided that their targets. Then they just uh, blew the things allowed or propagated, and then they came back without having a single scratch. Right? When there is a war time, at that time army is leading. So there is a they like according to the source like government sources they had their gaps. So to fill that gap, we got the Bhairab. Yes. Please, English वालों इसे भैरवा मत बोल देना. It's the name of Lord Shiva, right? Okay, so that is Bhairav. And अगर मैं की characteristic की बात करूं, sir, I have always wondered if M.K. Stalin is the relative of Stalin. Thank God he is not the relative of Stalin, right? And yeah, you can say this because of mustache. जो मूछे हैं उसके कारण कह सकते हो, but I don't think he is. चलो. So according to the defense ministry अगर मैं बात करूं इनकी characteristic की, तो these are the tactical forces. Yes. So they are going to have a tactical forces. They are designed for high speed offensive, deep reconnaissance, and the rapid cross-border strikes at tactical and operational depth. They are having a specific unit size of 250, right? Yes, significantly smaller, but more agile than a standard 800 infantry unit. Then they are going to have a specialization on drone-based warfare, uh, real-time intelligence, electronic support, incorporating the special form of artillery, signals, air defense, etc. And they have a fight tonight concept. Yes, it's validate during the exercise. These units are intended to be ready to move for a sudden border situation, allowing para special forces to focus on high strategic role. Yes, so भैया इनको सोचने की जरूरत नहीं होगी. So there is something going on in the border, and the intelligence suggested that this is something which is going to have what we can say negative impact on us, our borders. So they will be like, dude, let's finish the tea and let's have breakfast after uh, finishing the enemy. Okay, so they are like fight tonight वाले concept में. January 2026 इनका deployment वो हो जाएगा. There are like I guess 15 para battalion. So there are 15 units of Arab battalion which are going to be deployed, and in this particular later it will be 25 battalions, and they are going to be deployed at the different strategic location, so that अब जो हमारे प्यारे पड़ोसी देश है, right, like Pakistan, China, they should not, they should fear these particular commandos, yeah, right. And public debut जैसा कि दिया हुआ है कि that is going to be on January 15, 2026 on Jaipur. Not same party, Daksh. No, no, no. Same party तो बिल्कुल नहीं. Yes. MK Stalin undoubtedly is what we can say. Uh, that might look like this, but this is not how we should actually present it. I mean, Joseph Stalin, the what we can say, some of the books call him like Tsar of Red Coat, right? But ऐसा नहीं है भाई. यहाँ पे ये condition नहीं बन सकती. This is India and we live in a democratic country. Yes, there are cases in which a political leader might behave like a dictator. They can never be a dictator because we have the strongest entity in our country, which is known as the Constitution of India. उस किताब के आगे भाई साहब सब नतमस्तक रहते हैं, किसी की कोई अथॉरिटी नहीं चलती इन फ्रंट ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया. So yes, Tamil Nadu CM flags risk of Sri Lankan Tamils for the constitutional reform. India should press for the inclusion of a federal arrangement that develop power to the province in the Sri Lanka to protect the ethnic minority right and uphold the principle of pluralism and equality. Yes. So the thing is, Sri Lanka is going to have something constitutional change, reforms, and they have highlighted this particular thing that might be the Tamilian minority in Sri Lanka, right? Yes, Tamil minorities in Sri Lanka, they might not have the correct or equal rights. So M.K. Stalin has urged the Prime Minister to talk about it and to make sure that all the Tamilians living in Sri Lanka should have equal rights and they should be properly treated. Then moving on to the next one, four banks moved to CIC against the nod of disclosure of NPAs and default list. Four banks, including the Bank of Baroda, RBL, Yes Bank, and State Bank of India, have approached the CIC objective disclosure of information of the list of defaulters, NPAs, penalties, inspection, other thing. So वो चाह रहे हैं कि हम ये सारी चीजें ना दिखाएं, ओके, एंड इसलिए वो कोर्ट चले गए हैं. Then again came back to the biggest news in India from last 2 3 days. जो enforcement directorate है वो सुप्रीम कोर्ट चले गए हैं over the Mamata Banerjee's action during the raid. Seek CBI probe. Bengal police have become the weapon to openly assist Mamata Banerjee. ये बीजेपी का कहना है. So that is same thing going on. वो पहले वो आता था, खिलौना आता था, toy which we have pushed on. There are two murgas, right, which keep on. So that is the same situation, and we had discussed this topic in detail, so we are not going to discuss it again. Right? India's air pollution structural crisis is Congress, the opposition. Yes, without a doubt, India may, for now, the air, the water, right? Both are having some crisis. According to the reports, 30% of Indian drinking water is contaminated and not at all good. Majority of Indian world's अगर मैं देखूँ top 200 cities, most polluted cities, तो उसमें इंडिया के सबसे ज्यादा cities हैं. तो water and air both are crisis, and Congress want that we should actually have a comprehensive framework to work against this. So the clean air, अगर मैं बात करूँ, citing the latest analysis for the Center of Research of Energy and Clean Air, which said 44% of Indian cities suffer from the chronic air pollution. 44, that is close to 50%, right? And India's worst kept secret, Congress bata rahi hai sir. And like Rahul Gandhi was the leader of opposition in India. He even mentioned this in the parliament as well. Ki that's completely fine. The air pollution is a crisis, a health crisis, health emergency, and we should actually work together against it. Let's hope for the best. The government should come out with the proper framework. Poor urban planning, yes, poor urban planning. And apart from this, like for Indore, Indore is a good urban planning. We have a very good structure. मैं मतलब जो सही है वो बता रहा हूँ. We have a very good structure to collect waste, to process waste. We have dedicated employees in the Indore Municipal Corporation. जो front lines है, they came to like door to door to collect the waste. They process it and it's great. वो सफाई कर्मी जो है वो रात को 10 11 बजे से रोड साफ कर देते हैं. We have very good clean air, but because of laziness, है ना, like the constituent level, the Bhagirathpura people were continuously complaining about the smell and taste of the water. But the lazy employees in that area, government employees, in the municipal corporation employees, they did not acted on time. And we had seen such tragedies that took more than 20 lives. So if this can happen on the cleanest city of India, this can happen at any place. That's the problem. So yes. opposition and the government both should think about what we are facing. I mean, winning election is important, everyone, but after election, doing good work for people is more important. Let's leave it. We have like tons of good thing. India MP ने तो happiness ministry भी create की थी. So let's not discuss this. क्या है क्या नहीं है. Okay, so MP launches a clean drinking water campaign amid the diarrhea outbreak. हम डिस्कस कर चुके हैं कि अब हाँ ये भैया ये चलने वाला है. So March 1 to 31st, they are going to have phase 2, January 1 to January. I guess January 10 to February 28. That is going to be the first phase of the campaign. They will go and check uh, the water, and if there is any kind of contamination, they will work in that particular area. Uh, then again, Bengal election. Ah, countdown for the launch of PSLV C26. If I'm not wrong, it's going to be happening like after approximate one and a half hour, 10:17 का time था शायद. So polar satellite launch vehicle जो है C62, that mission is going to be there. So अगर मैं बात करूं क्या पर्टिकुलर चीज है तो दिस इज गोइंग टू बी द 64th फ्लाइट ऑफ पोलर सैटेलाइट लॉन्च व्हीकल पीएसएलवी एंड दिस इज द नाइन्थ डेडिकेटेड कमर्शियल मिशन टू द न्यू स्पेस इंडिया लिमिटेड. जरा ढूंढना अपने नोटबुक में, है ना, ढूंढ के लाना कि व्हाट इज न्यू स्पेस इंडिया लिमिटेड. And this is the first orbital launch in January, like in 2026. So this is good, and especially it's a return to flight mission. Yep. Now, we had a failure in May 2025 because like in the similar mission. So it's going to be a huge moment for the ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, to have successful mission. Now, what are the primary objective? अगर बात करें तो सबसे पहले payload जो है वो अन्वेषा EOS-N1 है, right? Then the satellite, it's a kind of hyper hyperspectral Earth observation satellite developed by DRDO. Then they will give a high resolution imaging of strategic surveillance, agriculture monitoring, disaster management, and environmental assessment. तो तुम जो सोच रहे हो वो भी, it's going to be a sun synchronized SCO, sun synchronized polar orbit. So ये एक नई particular चीज है कि sun synchronized polar orbit होगा ये. And apart from this, they are going to have, if I'm not wrong, like 16 co-passengers satellite as well, 15 co-passenger satellite developed by India and overseas customer like other countries. So it's not just one. ज्यादा सैटेलाइट लॉन्च होंगे इससे. और ये तो इंडियंस का पुराना वो है, लाइक लोगों की ट्रेन की जगह है, राइट, उसमें 6 बैठ जाते हैं. तो हमारे यहाँ तो बड़े बड़े रॉकेट है, और बड़े बड़े रॉकेट में से छोटी छोटी चीजें होती रहती हैं. Let's just not discuss this. ISRO is, uh, if I'm not wrong, the busiest uh, space agency in the world with a very less budget. So let's hope for the best. Government should utilize. So that is also the 105th launch from the Sriharikota, and it will start in 2000, sorry, 1017. So कुछ देर बाद ही होगा ये. ठीक है. Reliance to invest 7 lakh crore in the Gujarat. Yes, Reliance will invest 7 lakh crore in Gujarat in the next 5 years, says Ambani ji, that is Mukesh Ambani. And he is doing a good thing. Like, for example, he is talking about the indigenous AI platform that we should not, like, we can use, but we should actually develop our own AI, right? Where जो अदर वो हैं, चाहे पेट्रोकेमिकल हो, फर्टिलाइजर्स हो, ग्रीन फर्टिलाइजर्स हो, एनर्जी स्टोरेज हो, ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन हो, सस्टेनेबल एविएशन फ्यूल्स हो. ही इज गोइंग टू इन्वेस्ट इन डिफरेंट डिफरेंट सेक्टर्स एंड वर्थ ऑफ 7 लाख करोड़. तो ये अंबानी जी का प्रॉमिस है. नाउ लेट्स मूव टू व्हाट वी आर हैविंग. ये दोनों आर्टिकल मेक श्योर जरूर पढ़ना, स्पेशली फास्टर इज नॉट फेयर इन द पॉक्सो केस क्लियरेंस नंबर. ये बहुत जरूरी लीगल आर्टिकल है. The year gone by, the quad year is incredible. Yeah. सो सबसे पहले थोड़ा सा क्वाड के बारे में बात कर लेते हैं. दिस इज ऑल्सो नोन एज क्वाड्रिलेटरल डायलॉग. एंड 2026 में शायद इंडिया ही होस्ट कर रही है क्वाड समिट, राइट. इट वाज शेड्यूल्ड फॉर लेट 2025. It was postponed because of New Delhi, Washington DC, some get some particular, what we can say, mm, time mismanagement. So host nation is going to be India, and it's going to be conducted in the first quarter of 2026, mostly in New Delhi, and this is going to be interesting one because USA countries जब हम बात करते हैं, India, Japan, Australia. Yes. So for now, US under the Chacha Trump, this is something जो कि बहुत ही problematic चल रहा है. Yes. Then talking about the Fumio Kishida, he is not agreeing with the US policies. Australia is not very vocal but not very happy. And India के साथ तो US का जो चल रहा है चल ही रहा है. चाचा ने अभी अभी 500% टैरिफ की भी बात कर दी थी. थैंक गॉड अब तक चालू नहीं हुए हैं, है ना. ये तो वो ये भी कर सकता है. एंड दिस इज अ प्रेशर टैक्टिक्स जो बिजनेस में यूज होते हैं, ही इज यूजिंग इट. तो इट्स गोइंग टू बी क्वेश्चनेबल काइंड ऑफ लाइक मजा आएगा. नाउ व्हाट इज क्वाड? क्वाड इज नोन एज क्वाड्रिलेटरल डायलॉग. चाइना जो है कहता है कि इसे मेरे अगेंस्ट बनाया गया है, चाइना के अगेंस्ट बनाया गया है. इट्स अ एशियन नेटो टू अपोज चाइना, बट दैट इज नॉट समथिंग जो कि करेक्ट है. हाँ, एक्चुअली करेक्ट है. चाइनीज एग्रेशन एंड चाइनीज पर्टिकुलर डोमिनेंस को रोकने के लिए, बट नॉट एग्जैक्टली. Right? This is also a multilateral economic cooperation, social cooperation, cultural cooperation. So that is what is इसको Quad कहते हैं. If I'm not wrong, this was introduced or proposed by Shinzo Abe, former Japanese Prime Minister in 2008. Later on came to existence. So Quad is going to be there. Uh, this year agendas maybe include like AI, free and open Indo-Pacific, and regional security, maritime security, and some other thing. तो है, क्वाड इस बार का काफी वो होगा. वे सिनेमा मीट्स सिनेमा एंड पॉलिटिक मीट. दिस इज एन एडिटोरियल अबाउट विजय थालापति और उनके प्रीवियस जो भी वो रहे हैं लीड सिनेमा के क्या कहते हैं, सिनेमा के लीडर्स जो पॉलिटिक्स में आए उसके बारे में है. देन अगेन कहाँ गए वो हमारे. The, okay. India will soon have three new airline: Shank Air, Air Hind, AI, Al Hind Air, and Fly Express. They have been ranked and they are giving flying license, and they might get into on air very soon. So India will get three new airline very soon. Like Shank Air तो almost ready है. ठीक है. So थोड़ा सा इसको पढ़ लेना. Then foreign news की अगर बात करें, तो म्यांमार इज इन द सेकेंड फेज ऑफ द वोटिंग जो भी चल रही है उनके यहाँ पे. वेनेजुएला's Machado cannot give the peace prize to the Trump Nobel body. या लाइक अभी जो नोबेल लॉरेट है पीस की, मारिया मशादो, शी सेड कि शी विल डेडिकेट दिस अवार्ड टू ट्रम्प. एंड देन जब ट्रम्प ने वेनेजुएलन प्रेसिडेंट को किडनैप कर लिया तो वी शुड गिव हिम टू नोबेल बॉडी. नहीं नहीं माई मत करो ऐसी बात. Then Syrian government forces to take control on Aleppo's Kurdish neighborhood. ये चल ही रहा है 2011 से. ईरान में more Iran like protesters are there and more crackdown. And Venezuela awaits for the release of more political prisoner during the Maduro Maduro's time. Yes, Maduro ने बहुत सारे political prisoners अपने जो oppositions थे, जो उनके साथ नहीं अलाइन हो रहे थे, इन सबको जेल करवाया था. People are waiting कि उनका रिलीज कब का. Then again, another day, another Trump warning. This time it's Cuba. Yes, US President Donald Trump had accused Cuba on Sunday to make a deal or face unspecific consequences, warning that the flow of Venezuelan oil and money to Havana would now stop. There will be no more oil or money going to Cuba. Zero, said the Trump on the Truth Social. सो अभी भाई ने वेनेजुएला के प्रेसिडेंट को किडनैप किया। 2 दिन पहले ही डिसाइडेड टू थ्रेटन टू बाय द ग्रीनलैंड और बाय फोर्स विल टेक इट इन फोर्स। नाउ ही सेज कि नहीं यार आज मूड नहीं है, ग्रीनलैंड इज वेरी कूल सो लेट्स गो फॉर सम good vacation island. So he decided to go for Cuba, right? Yes, the Cuban president says Cuba is a free, independent, sovereign nation. No one can tell us what we should do, right? So we are going to have a new Lafra loading, so be ready for that. Then US allies launches the retaliatory strikes on the IS target in Syria after deadly ambush 2011 से चल रहा है। आंग सान सू की ओवरशैडोज द म्यांमार इलेक्शन। भैया वो सेकंड फेज की बात हो रही है, अपन ने काफी अच्छे से डिस्कस किया था। एंड ये आर्टिकल पढ़ लेना, लाइक 79 1979 ईरान रेवोल्यूशन के बाद से जो शाह एंड शाह की फैमिली एक्साइल थी उसके बारे में है। इट्स अ गुड एडिटोरियल। Ah, the King Kohli is back. He was also the man of the match, and Kohli kill Axel, the man in blue, overcome stutter to go up, go one up. Yeah, so 1-0 से इंडिया न्यूजीलैंड जो है सीरीज में वो क्या कहना चाहिए, इंडिया आगे हो गई है। कोहली डिड अ ग्रेट जॉब एंड ही वाज आल्सो द व्हाट वी कैन से मैन ऑफ द मैच। सो आज का न्यूज़पेपर काफी इंटरेस्टिंग था यार, डिस्कस करने में मजा आया। नॉट श्योर, आई गेस ही वेक्स अप एंड स्पिन्स द ग्लोब ओवर द फिंगर। ये भी थोड़ा सा ज्यादा, मतलब ही इज, पता नहीं, if he is like just imagine Trump not being the president of America, then think about it कि हम क्या क्या करते हैं उसके साथ। Yes, just because you are the president of one of the strongest country, actually the strongest country and strongest economy, that doesn't mean you can do anything. So this was it, and uh, I had made 15 question out of this particular newspaper, and I have those newspaper, but I am still I have those question in my hand. I have the PDF in my phone. So I still have to figure out how we can add these like in the notebook itself. तो वो कैसे होगा, क्या होगा, इसके बारे में अपन कल से वो करेंगे। Give me the time for today only. From tomorrow onward, either we are going to have newspaper and then the same place we are going to have the question after that, or uh, we are going to have a separate PDF through which we can access the question answers. So be ready, guys. From tomorrow onward, we are going to have a question answer session as well after the newspaper analysis. Right? मैंने बनाया था, but I cannot add that. तो इसलिए थोड़ा सा वो हो रहा है, but make sure कि कल से I'll make sure कि I'll find some technical help to how to do that. Then we will do have it. So this is it from my side for today. Make sure to read the newspaper well. Make sure to watch the video and read it. And this is it from my side. And also, uh, if you have any suggestion, right, please comment कर सकते हो आप। बाकी लाइक डिसलाइक जो भी है आपके उसमें पार्ट विच यू वांट टू चेंज और यू वांट टू हैव सम न्यू थिंग, वो सारी चीजें आप वहां पे बता सकते हो। सो आई सी इन द नेक्स्ट सेशन। टिल देन हैव अ ग्रेट डे अहेड। लाइफ में मस्त रहो, पढ़ाई में व्यस्त रहो, एंड गुड डे गाइस, सी या।